It's almost like opening up a Christmas present every year. Every season's different, and yet there is that excitement every year. A guest never says, boy, I'm coming back because of that great chandelier you have in the ballroom.
Welcome. How are you doing today?
It comes down to the staff that really make the feel and the experience of any hotel. Grand Hotel was built or opened on July 10th, 1887. They built a tent city for all the workers, and I guess had about 450 carpenters working on this hotel, which, you know, even the largest construction projects in today's world, that's a lot of people. They were able to complete pretty much what you see today. Now we've added some wings and raised the roof on the third floor, but this big front porch, most of the public space, they all were able to build and open by July 10th that same year.
It was America's Victorian period, or Gilded Age, which was a very short period, but it had a huge impact on society and philosophy and how we acted and traveled and moved and dressed and presented ourselves. The Victorians were romantics. They were not the number crunchers of their parents. They wanted bombastic music, flowery oratory, religion, travel, fantasy. That's what they wanted.
The big turning point for the facility was to stay open during the Second World War. Towards the end of the war, the season started getting better and better, and by the time the war was over and people were looking for a place to go, at least in the Great Lakes, you know, we were it. We were kind of the bright lights from here to Chicago.
From afternoon tea to demitasse to the orchestra and music at dinner, it's still a special place.
What brought me to this island originally was my family, but I really fell in love with it a couple of years back. So I got out into the real world, I realized this is kind of an escape. At the peak of the season, there's well over 500 horses on this island. As far as the islanders are concerned, the horses have the right of way. Now we're headed back down Main Street, and this is the lifeline. This is the heartbeat of the island right here. Everything we have here, everything we're able to get from the mainland, it's on this strip. One grocery store, one drugstore, that's it. And those stay open year-round.
And how many fudge shops?
There's 16 fudge shops. People come here for the horses, and they come here for the fudge.
There's no question sitting on this porch is one of my favorite spots on Mackinac Island. The pillars kind of frame the Straits of Mackinac and the Mackinac Bridge. I can see the Aleutian Islands, where I was married. I can see Fort Mackinac, that my great uncle really helped become a legitimate historic destination again. I can see the hotel where I'm the third generation working at. I can see the Mackinac Bridge that my wife's grandfather, who was senator then, helped get built. We know what we like and we try to get there. We want to create an atmosphere that is inviting to our guests and enjoyable to our guests. We try to serve a good and proper meal as well as have a nice room. But we also like to engage the senses with live music every day. We have fresh flowers, cut flowers in the hotel, as well as expansive gardens outside. And so I think all of that together creates a memory and an experience that is, we hope, unlike any other and unique to Grand Hotel and Mackinac Island.